What's going on? So I'm gonna kick these Q&As off with the first question. How do you get sponsored by Animal or other companies? I know I've answered this multiple times throughout the years, along with my partners answered this question throughout the years multiple times. So first things first is, why should they sponsor you? That's the question you should ask. What are you doing? What kind of exposure are you getting? Okay? If you're worrying about being sponsored, I believe you're worrying about the wrong thing. If you enjoy doing what you do, then you're going to do that and get better and better, and then you're going to get more exposure. But the way people look at it is more of a selfish thing, thinking, okay, well, I'm going to be on this, I'm going to be on that, or whatever. But no, it's not about that. Being sponsored is being a role model and being somebody that can influence others in a good manner. So what are you doing? Letter. What's going on? So, at the gas station. But here we go. Time for question number 2. The question is, what is my mental process when I get ready to lift, either at a meet or in the cage? And I'm just going to talk about lifting in general. Is that first, I doubt myself, okay? After I doubt myself, I face that doubt and fear. Once I face that doubt and fear, it kind of turns into focus, and then once it turns into focus, my mind just shuts off. I'm in nothingness, and once I get into that, I know something's great is about to happen. That's it. That's how the magic works. What's going on? I'm out here. My daughter has a softball game getting ready to kick off. But before that happens, I'm going to do question number 3. The question is, Richard, did you go to college? If so, what did you go for? Yes and no. I went to school for physical therapy. I only went a few years, but because at that time I was doing an awful lot of traveling between the ages of 18 and 20, and I just started missing too many classes. I enjoyed powerlifting. That was my love. That was my passion. So I stopped going to school. I was crazy to a lot of people at that time. But school is always good, but always find out what you're in love doing and do that no matter what. So whether it involves school or not, yeah, that's my answer. Later. What's going on? I'm here at the house just chilling. That's not too often, but I'm going to enjoy it while I can. I'll probably work on my book here in just a little bit. But on to question number 4. The question is, how do you get rid of back soreness? Okay, if you are having problems with your back being overly sore from one week to the next week for deadlifts, then your form is off. Okay, you're overstressing that lower back, and you're more than likely using that lift as a hinge and as a pull instead of a push. All my seminars explain why I believe that, and it's a misconception, you know. So that's what's actually going on. You should be able to deadlift once a week, and you shouldn't have any problems from that. All right, later. Oh, it's not how you get rid of it, it's how you prevent it. Remember that. What's going on? It's time for question number 5, and the question is, what kind of advice would I give someone who's looking to get into powerlifting? First things first, stop worrying about if you can compete in your weight class. That's bullshit. So what you need to do is do a lot of reps, okay? The reason why I'm saying do a lot of reps is because you need the experience with your lifts, okay? Through time and repetition, okay? That's where you're gonna become great. With that being said, after you get the feel for that, you want to get into a meet. Don't worry about your numbers. Get the experience. Understand what you got going on in the meet. Feel the platform and all that good stuff. And then after that, I would start working on my own program, okay? Don't worry about anybody else's program. Worry about your own, because that's where you're going to fully learn your body, know what you're capable of, and things like that. Learn it on your own. It's going to stick, and you're going to grow so much more than what anybody else can tell you. Also, be patient. Do it because you love it, not because you want somebody to perceive you a certain way. And everything that you hear, see, question it. Once you question it, um, look at it in a realistic light and come up with your own answer. Just don't believe what you hear, including my information. Question it, and that's where you're going to become great. Later.